Morning. All right, it is Friday, so we are hitting full body. Gosh, are you gonna be the only one that shows up? Good job to you. All right, so remember, Friday is not about going super heavy. We want lighter weights. We just want to be kind of moving all the hard, heavy stuff through our muscles. We have all kinds of things, and we're going by time like we always do. So, first up, we're going to start with our dumbbell swings. So, soft knees, push your hips back, swing your weights up, only to shoulder height. Okay? All right, ready? Go for it. Getting there. And rest. All right. Now we're going to move into a curl and press. It's going to be a hammer curl. So palms are facing our sides here. Curl up to our shoulders. Press up. Remember, when you press, we want to keep our shoulders out of our ears. Okay? So it's a hammer curl to a neutral grip press. Ready? Go for it. Halfway there. And rest. We're going to move into an RDL, Romanian deadlift. And with these, probably hear me in your sleep, but weights right up against your legs. Knees are soft. And we slide our weights down. For an RDL, we're thinking about our hips going back. We're not trying to get our weights to the floor. So you've got to have that bend in your knees. If your knees aren't bent, you're going to feel like your hips are stuck. Okay? RDLs, these are not heavy. Ready? Go for it. And rest. Okay, next up we're going to hit our lateral raises. So we want to go light here. And form is super important. So elbows are going to be bent. Standing straight up and our belly is braced so that we're not rocking our weights up with our hips, okay? When we do these, we're lifting our elbows. Our weights should not come any higher than our elbows, right? That's a common mistake with these. So weights at your sides, elbows bent, lifting your elbows. Now, if you start to feel that these are happening more in your traps than in your shoulders, you want to pull your shoulders down to the floor and then lift at the elbow, okay? All right, ready? Lateral raises, go for it. Not lift any higher than our elbows. Those should be burning. And rest. Okay. We're going to hit our single leg squat now. These are tough. You don't need heavy weights again. You shouldn't be this whole time. But especially here because the balance is crazy on these. So remember with these, you can pull your leg out front or out back. Either way feels more natural to you. Go with that. We're squatting down as low as we can. Being mindful that we have to come back up. It's a lot easier to go down than it is to come up. Okay? We're working the same leg the whole time. If you start to feel like your balance is super wobbly, set your weights down. Have something sturdy nearby that you can put one hand on. Okay? All right. Single leg squats, one leg only. Go for it. And rest. Taking just a second. Those should feel really hard. Now we have to repeat it. So same move, opposite leg. Ready? Go for it. Almost there. And rest. And we're going to cap our set off with our rainbow raises. We did these on Upper Day. Keep them light. So when we have our palms facing away from our body, little bend in our elbows, that's important so you don't destroy your shoulders. And this is when we're going to reach all the way up and then slowly bring those weights down. Remember, when we do these, we want to think about all the muscles that are working to lower those weights. You have several in your back that are firing when you do these. Okay? Bent elbows are a big deal here. Ready? Go for it. And rest. Halfway through our weighted part, so we're going to do those all again. So going back to our dumbbell swings, we have our soft knees here. Using our hips to swing the weights, okay? Weights only come up to shoulder height when we're doing these. Brace your belly. All right, ready? Go for it. Almost there. And rest. Then we'll be going back to our hammer curl and neutral grip press. Again, staying relatively light here. So palms face the sides of our legs. Curl up and then neutral grip press. Remembering to keep our shoulders out of our ears for that press. It's the same thing like we did with our lateral raises. You can actually think about keeping your shoulders down towards the floor and it'll kind of lock them in place, okay? Right, ready? Go for it. Almost there. And rest. All right, now we're moving back to RDLs. Bent leg deadlift. You're not going heavy here. Make sure those weights stay glued to your legs, okay? Knees have to be bent in order to let our hips bend. Let our hips go back, all right? You don't need to hit the floor on these. Focusing on that hip hinge. Ready? Go for it. and rest. Okay, we are going to work our lateral raises. And these ones form is really easy to mess up with lateral raises. So we want to make sure we are thinking about pulling our shoulders to the floor. Elbows are bent. And when we do these, we're lifting our elbows. Okay? Lift. You want to picture pulling your elbows up instead of, if we pull our hands up, you can see my weights come up over my elbows, right? That's not what we want. So think about pulling your elbows up. Elbows only come to shoulder level. Weights never come above our elbows, all right? You should feel these right in the middle of your shoulders. They should make your shoulders burn. All right, these are lateral raises. Ready? Go for it. About pulling those elbows up or lifting from your elbows. Almost there. And rest. We've got to hit our single leg squats. Okay, again, these should really challenge balance. And these are tough, man. These are so hard. So either super light weights, or if balance feels off today, you can go body weight, have something sturdy to support yourself with. And remember, it's a lot easier to go down than it is to come up. So start small. We're doing our single leg squat only on one leg. Okay? Ready? Go for it. And rest. Taking just a second to regroup. And those are hard. All right, we've got to hit them again. Opposite leg this time. Don't be surprised if one leg is stronger than the other. They generally are. That's why we do a lot of unilateral movements. All right. Here we go. Single leg squat, other side. Go for it. Almost. And rest. In just a second to catch our breath. And we're going to go back to our rainbow raises, which should be light. We want light weights here. So remember, when we do these, we have to have a little bend in our elbows. Palms are facing away from us. We're going to raise up. And then we want to be thinking about all the muscles it takes. I mean, those muscles are firing as you lift your weights up too. But I feel like it's easier to focus on them when you're going down and you're going down slowly. So feel all the muscles firing in your back, okay? All right, rainbows, ready? Go for it. Rest. Right. We've got core. So we are going to be seated on the floor. You don't need anything but you. And a mat, if you want a mat. Okay, so we're starting off in a seated position. And all we're going to do here is our hollow hold with a heel tap. So go ahead and lift your feet. You're going to tap a heel, tap the other heel. Just holding in this position where we've got that lean back, okay? The further you lean back, the more intense it's going to be on your core. Now remember, anytime we're in a hollow hold position, we want to have a proud chest, okay? It's really common when you start to get tired that we curl our shoulders forward. If you start to do that, just sit up Take a second and then get back into your hollow hold. Okay? All right, these are our holds with our heel taps. Ready? Go for it. Almost there. And rest. Okay, next up we're going to do crunches. So we're going to lay back, feet are flat on the floor. You can put your hands anywhere you want except the back of your head or back of your neck. Okay? You come straight out, do your, shark fin, cross them, whatever you want. Now remember with crunches, we're getting our entire shoulder blades up off the floor. You don't need to get any more than that, but make sure your entire shoulder blades are coming up off the floor. Breathe through these. All right, ready? Go for it. Halfway there. And rest. Okay, we're still on our back, so you might want to stay here. We're going to go ahead and do our leg raises. So, you have to decide what starting position works better for you. You can stretch your legs out and start with your legs flat on the floor, or you can pull your legs up and start with them in this position. It's really important when you do these, we want our chin to our collarbone. So that means our head is up off the floor. This puts our spine in a better position. Okay, so chin to collarbone. You can start wherever you want. We're lowering our legs as low as our body tells us is okay. You shouldn't have pain. If it feels super weird, you lower your legs and you're feeling them in your lower back, don't go that low. There's no reason to do something that's going to compromise your body when we're here to get stronger. So work your own range of motion on these. But chin to collarbone the whole time. That's a must. Ready? Go for it. Almost. And rest. Those ones are never easy. Okay. Last move, we're going to be in a seated position and we're going to do our Russian twist. So you don't need anything. If you like to hold a weight or whatever, you can. Not mandatory though. When you do these, you can have your heels on the floor or you can float them. It's whatever works best for you. Okay? When we do these, we lean back and we're just twisting from side to side. Don't go fast. A lot of people do these super duper quick. Go slow and controlled on your twists, okay? Ready? Go for it. And rest. That's all we have today. That is a wrap for our Friday workout. Thank you for coming to work out with me. I hope you have a great 4th, and I will see you on Monday. Bye, Nicole.